Fuck's up, everybody. Welcome back to the 46th episode of the Jarrod Bickley Theory. As you see, we had a special guest with us today.
Frank and his bitch.
We had Michael with us too, but he had to leave because he had to work today. We touched on a lot of topics this podcast, a lot of outrageous topics, a lot of good topics, some conspiracy theories we talked about also. A bunch of shit to dive into. Anything you got to add to it, Bickley?
All y'all got to do is check it out because this shit go crazy always.
Give it a listen. Listen to Bickley.
Hell yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Catch you later. Fox recently? Got into an accident the other day.
Who did?
Me, Matt, and Adam.
On Fox Road.
Coming down the hill. It was mad snowy.
You're not talking about like development, like going to the...
No. Like coming down the hill.
Yeah.
Like past 22 and shit. Off St. Michael's. We went up the hill, past Pat's, down. We fishtailed, overcompensated, went into a yard, missed a fence, missed a mailbox, and then smashed right into a telephone pole.
Who did, Matt?
Yeah, it was me, him, and Adam.
Jesus Christ, dude. Probably seen it. Probably didn't know what the fuck it was from.
Probably.
All right, let's get this bitch going.
I looked at my sister and I was like, damn, it looks like somebody crashed there.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 46th episode of the Cardboard Box Theory. Got my co-host with me as always.
Hello, world.
Got a special guest with us today.
Motherfucker Franklin.
How's it going today, Bickley?
It's going, man.
It's going.
Recovering still from my 21st.
Yeah, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. Yeah, cheers. Cheers. What do you want to start with today, Michael? What do you want to dive into R. Kelly a little and let's get in the R. Kelly topic. Roast R. Kelly a little.
Yeah, we might as well get it out of the way. I mean, everyone's doing it. I don't know all the details of the story. I just know R. Kelly basically freaked out in an interview, and freaking out is probably an understatement.
Because he's fighting for his motherfucking life.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen or been living under a rock for the past, what's this been going on for a couple months now?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's been going on a lot longer than that.
The actual news story from the trial is probably for like 2 weeks now.
Yeah. But R. Kelly, what do you like? Let's look up the details of what R. Kelly has done.
I know they recovered proof of him having disclosed conversations with a 14-year-old where it distinctively says like, I want that 14-year-old pussy.
Oh, yeah.
Like some crazy ass shit.
He did say that. Yes, that was very valid. They
Jesus.
Somebody turned in
That's
the video.
graphic.
Nobody knows who turned in the video. Like it was kind of just, I don't know if it was random or what it was, or if it was like an ex-wife or something. What the hell's going on?
I mean, regardless, whoever did it, they probably realized they should have done it and handed it over
a long time ago.
Yeah.
This shit has been going on for my whole life.
Yeah, I remember there was rumors of R. Kelly pissing on kids back in the 90s.
Dude, Dave Chappelle made a skit back in like 2006.
Boondocks. They had the
two great shows.
prediction. Yeah, oh hell yeah. They had that prediction for how R. Kelly got arrested too, but the way it happened, it was like a Simpsons fucking Mandela effect type shit.
The Simpsons are really weird with that shit.
Dude, they're accurate as hell. They tell the future.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But R. Kelly was accused of sexually abusing a 13-year-old girl in 2001. That's just one of them. He denies the sexual allegations, of course, as you've seen the video. If you have not, look up R. Kelly meltdown. So it'll come right up for you.
Didn't he also...
Three. Yeah. Oh, it's been our whole fucking life.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
I'm pretty sure that he also said in the video that he like bought the women from the parents or something along those lines.
He's saying in the video.
I heard it was a lot of hush money too.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't kidnap these girls. I didn't do any of that shit. Like, I didn't hold these girls against their will. Blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, okay, bro. Yeah, you probably, I don't know if you did or didn't, but you're a pedophile. So
I still don't understand how a parent you let this happen as well.
Money makes the world go crazy.
Well, that's what people were saying. Like, how could you blame R. Kelly for this? This wasn't R. Kelly. You should be blaming the parents.
Well, it is R. Kelly's fault.
It's R. Kelly.
Yeah, it's R. Kelly's fault. Like, it's R. Kelly. You shouldn't be sleeping with 13-year-old women. Like,
it's also the parents' fault.
They're not women.
They're
women. Little girls, bro. Bro, I got 3 nieces. I find out any old head, and in the town we live in, it is not not. I hate to say it too. It's not
No.
out of the normal for an older, like 26-year-old guy to go after like a 16-year-old girl.
Remember high school,
I swear
bro?
to God, I'll shoot a motherfucker.
Remember high school,
I'll
bro?
air a bitch's house out.
How many times did that happen in high school?
Dude.
There was like a 22-year-old dating like a 6,
Listen.
and everybody was like, dude, what are you doing, bro?
If I could name names on this, if I could drop names, I could. Fuck.
Yeah, it gets real incesty whenever it gets real southern.
Yeah.
It seems like that. And we're not even southern in Pennsylvania, but there's some forest out here, so naturally they just come crawling out of the ground sporadically.
Yeah, it's like
crawl out
zombies, dude. It's
Yeah.
like they come out like zombies.
Abortion.
I got 3 kids, but I want you 16. You're like, what the fuck?
Where's my sister?
Yeah, right, dude. So, in the end of this, do you think R. Kelly will get away scot-free?
I hope the fuck not.
Or do you think R. Kelly, if
There's too much evidence now. Way too much has come up.
There
if they
is.
got Cosby and there wasn't even that hard of proof,
Yeah.
like, I mean, there's pretty solid proof, but it was all almost
hearsay or like,
hearsay. There is fucking proof. If he doesn't go to jail, I give the fuck up.
all hope lost in justice system.
If they can put 6ix9ine in jail for all the shit he did,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and a pedophile charge, even though it's a fucked up situation. I don't agree with that pedophile charge he got. It's a
Yeah.
very bad miscommunication. I understand it happens, but the law is the law. Whatever. They got him in jail, and they brought that back up after the indictment of his. What was it?
He got indicted for like racketeering.
Right,
and
yeah.
shit like
After his
that.
racketeering charge, they tried double jeopardizing that. R. Kelly better be sent to fucking prison.
How long should he get?
Life.
How long should he get, Michael?
At least 20. At least 20.
He's probably going to face whatever maximum charge he can face, but I don't think he has much money left. I know he's paying child support and everything.
He got. That's why he went back to jail because he came out on bail, and then he came out on bail. He got out on bail. Like 2 random chicks got him out on bail, and then he got out on bail, and then he went back to prison because he wasn't paying child support. So, like, what he says. He was worth $150 million at one point, right?
Yeah.
He said he went to the bank and they said he had $350K in his account. That's
Can I point out one thing? He had 2 women come and bail him out. He has been running little rings, sexual rings with little girls and shit. I think there's an underlying cult almost.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what cults do.
The R.
But
Kelly cult.
But he's rich enough.
It's kind of like Hitler's child camp.
He's
Hold on.
I'm serious.
No, dude. I definitely.
Nah, I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to the viewers. This is how cults form. R. Kelly had the money, so he didn't have to sacrifice it.
Yeah.
He paid for everybody, so then they wouldn't talk out. That's how fucking cults are formed, dude. Like, that's it, dude.
He says
R.
R. Kelly says he denies brainwashing women. But
I mean,
He's a smart dude.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay.
He's a smart motherfucking dude.
victim.
If he was worth 150 mil at one point, I don't think he's stupid.
Dude, it's just like it was. Dude, I saw a
yeah,
funny,
definitely not.
funny ass meme, dude. It was like it's when R. Kelly's freaking out. He's like, I gave you 30 years of my career. I gave you 30 years of my career, and then it's like, yeah, well, we're giving it right back to you for 30 years in prison. So. Dude, but what's the problem with America? How we treat rape charges as like basically nothing, and then like somebody gets busted for drugs, like weed, they get busted for fucking 10 pounds or something. All right.
Yeah.
They're facing like 20 to 30 years in prison. Somebody rapes 2 women and they're facing like 5 to 10 years in prison.
Color.
How does that make any sense?
Color.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense, dude. Like,
Dude, I swear to God, there was that one fucking, it just happened not too long ago. I'm
The
pretty
college
sure.
case.
MPA.
Yeah.
Wasn't it MPA? It was
yeah.
State college.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, but a kid raped a girl and there was some pretty solid proof on it, and
Then he only got like
he got
nothing
probation.
yeah.
He got probation.
oh, that was like the one that was like 2.
And it was multiple rapes, I'm pretty sure.
Was that like 2? No, that was another one.
And he
Who's
left
this?
her in the street and shit.
Was that the dude that was behind the dumpster?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Bro, I live in PA.
I don't even think he went to jail for 6 months. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, some shit like that. And then there's people getting busted for a pound. There was somebody in PA that just got busted for 2 pounds and like 400 carts.
Oh, is that Alvernia? You see the Alvernia one?
No, I saw that
There
little
was a
Asian
bust
kid,
out,
though.
yeah.
The little Asian kid?
There was a bust in Alvernia. He was, dude, he had, how much? He had like
He had a lot. He had a lot.
$100,000 in his fucking, in his
had
college
insane.
dorm, dude. Hey, man. Where there's money, there's money. You know what I'm saying? Like college, hustle, need money, blah,
Wait
blah,
until
blah.
I have a car. Look at me, police. I'm driving down to states with cheaper cigarettes, and I'm fucking hitting New York, bitch. Make that
Hey.
bread. Fuck the government.
This motherfucker is probably like, he was probably rolling up to college and like, and out in like a Mercedes Benz, just relaxing. Like, oh, nobody's going to find
Probably
out.
not, bro. He was probably walking around in and one gym shorts and shacks, just stacking that fucking bread.
And once.
The shacks are key, dude. You got to be walking around the shacks.
Oh,
No
hell
Jordans. No
Yeah.
Jordans.
It's the shacks. That's what probably caught him. They're like, that kid has a MacBook Pro and shacks on. He's up to something.
Could you imagine that the cops roll and they're like, dude, all he has is shacks. Yeah, you can hit that. Go for it. Hit it.
Come on.
Go for it. It might be clogged, but good luck for it.
Michael said no.
All right, another story we're gonna move on to. A man survives on Taco Bell sauce and packets after being trapped in a snowstorm.
The verde sauce, but dude,
Yeah.
I watched my mom eat verde sauce out of the packet, and I ain't gonna front. She said, "Try it." I tried it. It's not that bad. It's like salsa.
It's like salsa. A man in Oregon was stuck in his car for 5 days during a snowstorm, but survived thanks to a couple of Taco Bell hot sauce packets.
How do we? When I was reading this, I was wondering how someone even gets trapped for like 5 days. Like,
What?
where was he at?
I think he was in.
Open the fucking door.
I think he was in Oregon. He was stuck in the snow.
I guess that makes more sense.
Here, Taylor, 36, who had been missing since last Sunday, told authorities that he wanted to take his Toyota 4Runner for an off-road spin near Sun River in Central Oregon. Unfortunately, Taylor's vehicle got stuck during a
That's a terrible
snowstorm,
idea.
and he decided to sleep in his vehicle. And when he woke up the next morning, it was snowing. Did you check the weather, bud?
Why would he? All right, so 2 things wrong with this story. One, he decided to go off roading, which is just a bad idea to begin
Dude,
with.
it's in a fucking 4Runner too. It's not even like.
Hear me out. Toyota 4Runners can tear shit up.
Oh, I know,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
but
yeah.
I
this
know
is,
a redneck with one of them motherfuckers, and it's been kicking for years.
but dude, this isn't even like a lifted 4Runner. This is like a fucking stock ass 4. It looks like he was like, you know what, dude? I'm just gonna go off roading today. Like it's snowing outside. This is the perfect time to do this. Like I'm just gonna go off road. And he has a dog with him too. I'm pretty sure.
I would have ate the fucking dog.
You got to think at some point he was contemplating. He's like, maybe if I put some taco sauce on
Dude,
it.
I don't know. He's from Oregon, man. He was probably feeding his limbs to the dog.
Probably, dude. Also,
No
said,
offense to people that live in Oregon. I love you, Matt.
Shout out, Oregon. He said, yeah. So, do you think you could survive off Taco Bell hot sauce? If worse came to worse, you had 2 packets left. You had a week. You had to portion them out properly, and if you didn't, you probably. I don't think you'd die. Would you die? You wouldn't die.
I don't think it was all hot. I think it's natural human ability to survive without things coming into that as well.
Yeah.
Because what is it? 14 days without water?
You can survive longer without
weeks.
food, right?
Yeah. No, I thought it was no. It's water.
Is it?
You can survive. I think it's 2 weeks without food and 1 week without water.
All right,
long?
You're probably right.
Let's look it up.
I think it has a lot to do
still,
with just
a week?
moisture. Yeah.
Then what? He gets fucking roll down the window, and grab some snow. Like it's not.
Yeah.
They're cutting out. I think they're cutting out a lot of variables in the situation because that motherfucker could have had some water, some.
Yeah.
Oh shit. 3. The human body needs food and water to survive. Obviously, a human can go for more than 3 weeks without food. Gandhi survived 21 days of complete starvation, but water is a different story. At least 60%.
kids too, so fuck him.
Did Gandhi sleep with
Gandhi.
kids?
One of the my hair just slapped the fuck out of the mic, preparing it for all the justice I'm gonna give.
Hold on. Before we go on these accusations, let's see what's
I'll
up
hold
here.
this.
Kids. So you're saying Gandhi slept with kids?
He didn't do it sexually.
Oh,
he did it
okay.
as a. See, this is where it gets fucking weird, though.
Yeah.
And I learned this in 7th grade. I'm almost sure in Schuylkill Valley. Don't hold me to it. But he slept with a 13-year-old girl and fought his will to not touch her to gain more spirituality. And he would do that with other kids. He'd do
Yeah.
that because in the Buddhist religion, it's all about being pure.
Yeah.
If he could fight that urge, he was
The
pure.
one thing motherfuckers can't stay pure from is sex. That's what it seems like, bro. The one thing nobody can stay pure from is sex, bro. I'm looking into this right now. What does it say here? I don't even know. This is a good article. Gandhi used his position to sexually exploit young women. The way we react to his matters even today.
It's a very hard thing to study, or not even study, but find information on because of how long ago it was too.
When was he alive for? Like, we're talking what time period?
I think it was the 50s and 60s, right? Gandhi?
Yeah, I didn't think it was that far in the past.
Gandhi. Dude, what's up
Y'all
with all
seen the
these?
motherfucker? Dude, it was sorry to call monks motherfuckers.
Monker fuckers.
Hey, man, that's kind of like motherfuckers is kind of like can be used as a good way, can be used as a bad way. Like those motherfuckers over there, bro. There's bad motherfuckers.
Just trying to describe
See,
someone.
in the South, that'll get you into a bar fight. In the North, it's just an insult.
Yeah, dude, we're just being nice to you about that. Like, and it is a fact. Gandhi had young women in his ashram.
The cave. Yeah, ashram.
Some
cave, bro.
Some of them still teenagers. One of them, his own grand niece, slept naked with him in his bed. This was
a story I heard about.
This was an aspect of Gandhi that I had not read before, and it surprised me at first. I was researching for my book, Sex and Power, which looks at the history of sex and sexuality in India, and it was important for me to investigate further. Let me see this.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, dude, that is...
I told you.
All these leaders, dude, are like, I don't know, bro. They always... everybody has dirt. Like, no matter what. Like, everybody thinks everybody's great. Everybody has some form of fucking dirt.
Everybody has three... I wouldn't say three people, but three things. There's how you view yourself.
Mm-hmm.
There's how others view you.
Yeah.
And then there's your true nature.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can't fight your true nature.
Never.
That's you.
It'll always push through, no matter what you do. It'll always push through.
The only one you can really control is how... The only two. No, not even. You can only control how you view yourself. But no matter what, you're going to have that output on others. Just like Gandhi was trying to prove himself in a situation. Yeah. That looks bad as fuck in this day and age.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
If I heard about some... Again,
that wouldn't happen in this day and age.
Hell fucking no.
It wouldn't happen. I mean, it would happen, just that would happen under wraps. And it won't be like seen as like a spiritual move.
Right next to the pasta going in the boxes in a Robert Kraft scandal. I'm bringing that up.
Oh, we already said.
All right.
We got Robert Kraft over here. That's how Michael introduced himself last podcast. Robert Kraft.
That's everyone.
How do you feel about Robert Kraft? Well,
we can
how do you feel about Robert Kraft sitting right next to you?
I have something we can bring up then. Goddamn. I don't even know how to bring it up because I've heard so much.
The anticipation is building.
All right. So did he get... what was it? He just got caught. Was he hosting the rings?
I don't know if he was hosting. He owned a few. I don't know if he owned that one.
Yeah, there's a pretty good player in it.
I did hear that one time he did go into one of his dry cleaning shops or a business he owned, a massage parlor.
Yeah. Massage parlor.
And they offered him more than, what you're legally supposed to get. And he said, no, I have a wife and children. I don't want that shit. If he was out here just getting the money and worrying about that, fuck it, yo. Kraft, keep making that mac and cheese and making that mac and cheese in the massage parlors, Like, come on, yo. There ain't no problem with that. I get the legality of it, but
if he would have done it in Vegas, I'm pretty sure it'd be legal.
Prostitution is legal in Vegas.
Dude, if he would have just lived in Vegas, he'd be making mac and cheese and prostitution. I'd be all about that shit.
So
I'd get a Kraft tattoo.
Do you think Robert Kraft was in the wrong for this? Do you think he was in the right for this?
He's most definitely in the wrong. I'll say he's in the wrong.
Okay. Oh, fuck, give me the table.
My natural senses want to say, fuck it, man, get that bread again, like I said. But he already has so much, and for him to put what he has at risk is what fucks it all up.
Dude, you're one of the richest motherfuckers on earth, dude. Why don't you just find somebody that would have sex with you? That's what I don't get.
Fuck you. Wife?
I mean, see what
And
his
kids.
wife looks like. Yeah. Let's see what his wife looks like.
has to be at least a fucking decent,
All right,
high
let's do this.
6.
How old is his wife, you think? Let's give an estimate. How old do you think Robert Kraft's wife
I'm going
is?
to say 49.
49?
Yeah, probably around half his age.
I'm going to go earlier. I'm going to go.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to say she's
All
younger.
right, let's go.
Never know, dude. He could have a high school sweetheart. You never know. We're going to find out in 2 seconds here.
Once again, the anticipation.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. She is 30 motherfucking 9.
So not even half. It's about half, actually. Yeah, it's about half.
Dude, and she's a stud, bro. What is he doing?
I'm standing up. Fuck this microphone.
Here, check this. Check her out.
Joey, that's just a picture of your dick. Nah, see, he's fucking up, bro. He's fucking. She's an actress.
Dude, like Robert Kraft, I don't know what you're thinking, but hold on. This is another thing I want to talk about. Do you think, how many times do you think Robert Kraft gets laid by this girl? On a scale of 1 to 10. On like, if there was like if you had to give an estimate, how many times do you think she even has sex with him? Do you think they have sex? Do you think they don't have sex? What do you think? I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be
Maybe
maybe.
you'd be just puffing out dust at this point.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, but I was puffing out dust at 11, but that didn't mean I wouldn't jerk off 16 times a day.
Yeah, but I mean, he's.
I know the libido gets low, but you don't. Dude, there's so many conspiracies going around. Fucking old people eating fucking the spinal fluid of babies, making
dude.
them last longer and shit. Who fucking knows? He might be. How old is he? How
He's
old
on that Tom Brady
70?
meal plan.
70, son?
What'd you say?
He's on that Tom Brady meal plan.
Exactly. You just kissed your fucking son. I'm about to have a get.
Like Michael said before, he sucks the soul out of all the people around him. He just kisses them on the lips and sucks the soul right out of them.
You see how Gronk has been getting weaker, but Tom Brady just keeps getting better? Yeah. I'm on to you, motherfuckers.
Robert Kraft is 77 years old. 77 years old. So keep that in mind for a second. He's 77. Has a 39-year-old wife. Dude, like, I don't know, man. Like, are
I'm
people
still salty the Raiders could have drafted Gronk instead of traded the pick to the Patriots.
Again,
still
thank you for
salty.
Khalil Mack. That's all I'll ever say to you.
Dude, yeah.
Mad.
Khalil Mack was a fucking solid pickup.
Unless we trade like one of our late first rounders for Brown, I'm mad. But we're gonna find out on Friday who got Brown.
Lawyer says Robert Kraft doesn't have to appear at Friday at Florida hearing.
He tried avoiding it and just sending his lawyer, but they're forcing him to go.
Damn, dude. Like, what? He's gonna get. All he's gonna get is a fucking 2 months probation and a $5,000
See,
fine.
I think he might be the start of. I'm gonna go in for a minute. The reason all these rappers are getting busted, and Big Fat Joe talked about this to 6ix9ine, like I brought up earlier, that them New York rappers are targeted. All rappers are targeted for the illegal, explicit things they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
They're easy targets. That's
exactly,
why.
Exactly. And since the internet is getting so big, you see all the fucking scandals and all that shit just spreading. Wildfire, bro.
Yeah.
Wildfire. So what's going to happen is he's going to be the first lesson.
Do you really think Robert Kraft's going to be a lesson now?
Yes.
I don't know, man. It's going to be pretty. It's going to be pretty hard to get Robert Kraft to be the. Do you think he's going to get jail time?
If he does, he'll be probably in a luxury prison.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be some Jordan Belfort shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I should say I'm hoping that's what happens.
You hope he goes to jail.
Fuck it. Even if he's slightly innocent, just see. I feel like a hypocrite because I just argued for him, saying get that bread, fuck it. But I want
what's your
him to
stance here?
almost be. I want him almost to be a martyr for the real villains to stop.
Okay.
And that's how I'd view things.
Yeah.
I'd be called a child rapist my whole life as long as it stopped child rape around the world. Swear to fucking God. You could write it in the history books. You could say Jarrod Bickley Jr. was the biggest child predator. But as long as no child was raped like that ever again, I could live like that.
Yeah. No, I agree with you 100%.
And that's kind of how I feel it. It's different drastics, but...
Why do you think humans have, like, some humans have a fetish for kids? Like, why do you think that's a thing?
It's how they were brought up.
I could see that. That's
Maybe
a good one.
it's a connection on their childhood crush that they never got. Maybe they feel vindictive because they had that childhood crush and somebody they didn't like got it. Yeah. Maybe they always, dude,
or like abuse.
I like psychological shit.
It could be abuse too.
There is a lot of that. Well, most serial killers are abused.
Yeah,
a lot of serial killers are abused.
Most serial killers are abused, and that's why they said about Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy had like a really bad home life, and his mom was like, his mom was fine. Who was it? Which killer was it? I think it was Jeffrey Dahmer. Maybe it was one killer, but it was one type of killer. I think it was Jeffrey Dahmer.
Shout out to the 80s.
I don't know. Yeah, shout out to the 80s.
I don't know if Dahmer had a fucked up childhood. He just was a weirdo.
He did. He had a fucked up. What happened to Dahmer was lived with his parents. Yeah, I think so. He lived with his parents till he was 18, and his parents got up and left and gave him the house. And that's when he started. I don't know when he started doing all the shit.
Well, that's just bad idea right there.
Yeah, but Ted Bundy was like, I think Ted Bundy was adopted. Ted Bundy said, yeah.
Look it up.
I'm pretty sure Ted Bundy was adopted.
Was he?
But Ted Bundy was like...
Find me that jewel.
He said that sex, like pornography and shit, would like make his outbreaks worse. Like when he would watch like really like fucking aggressive porn, like that type of porn and stuff like that.
It's very strange.
Yeah, just a little, dude.
Hell no, bro. After that porn, I'm washing my hands 4 times, taking a fucking cold and hot shower. I'm like, what the fuck?
Is there a difference between adoption? Yes, Ted Bundy was adopted. Because I think he didn't admit that. Did you watch the Ted Bundy Netflix documentary?
Yeah.
Dude, shit was so good. So good. It's crazy how we're glorifying.
That's why I'm really, I don't want to say something stupid because I watched it. I'm just.
No, go ahead. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say something dumb.
No, I'm just drunk. I'm not drunk. It's only a 40.
This is 100% legal. This motherfucker's 21 now, so you guys can't say shit. We're all 21 here. Shine that ID, boy. You got the old school one still? Yes,
Hell
you
yeah,
do.
bro.
Yes, you do,
bro.
But like, I don't know, dude. Do you think like serial killing has gotten worse in the 21st century, or do you think it was just as bad? I mean, Genghis Khan. I
think it's a common problem in America's society right now.
Serial killing?
It's not exactly serial killing. It's just this psychological problems are really there.
Hell yeah,
yeah, dude.
Because like there's a lot that's just going on in America as a whole, and I think the problem is we talked about it a little bit before on the podcast, but the fast-paced culture of America.
Super fast-paced, dude.
Yeah, it's instant. Yeah, it's instant, and that's the problem with the world almost.
Well, dude, even
it's instant gratification. That's what the Instagram shit, the fucking Twitter, the Twitter memes, Instagram hotties, Snapchat fucking shit. It's all about instant gratification on views and people seeing what
likes
you're doing
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Everybody, dude. Yeah. That's the sad part about this is everybody cares about this
fact.
Shit.
I'm not even. I don't have a lot of followers on Twitter. I got into a little Twitter debate because a few locals got to stealing from Kohl's and like.
Stealing from Kohl's? Who the fuck steals from Kohl's?
Listen, why do you think I made memes about it? I made memes about it because it was funny, and like I tried proving that point, and it's funny because all the people that would argue against those memes, they didn't hit unfollow.
Yeah,
I still got the same amount of followers, and it's like even the people that hate you will follow you. So what's the fucking point?
People that hate you will just follow you to either see you either see you do bad or like just look at your life and be like, oh man, I need to like, because dude, all social media has become is like you looking at somebody's profile and you're like, fuck, I'm not doing enough. Like I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing enough in my life. Like, and it brings people down. Like I had a conversation with somebody. Yeah, I had a conversation the other day about this and how social media. We talk about social media a lot, but it's like it's our generation. We've dealt with it and we know a lot about it. Like we know how it affects our brains. Like we were the first fucking type of kids to come up on it. Like it's ridiculous. It's insanity, bro.
Like literally, like just like living off of it almost.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. It's not, I still don't feel like it's healthy. Bickley went to go take a piss if you're wondering where he went. But, and like, dude, even when we do podcasts, like if if like an article is like 2 weeks old, I'm like, oh, should we talk about this? Should we not talk about this? Because it's 2 weeks old. Bro, it's fucking 2 weeks old. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, it's not old at all. Like, it's not bad at all.
Imagine how quickly it would have took for like news to get out back in like even like 100, 200 years ago. You had to pass out newspapers, and then like you had to actually physically go and read it and tell someone about it.
Yeah, dude, like imagine back in the day when you had to wait for news to come. Like you had to wait like, oh, fucking this happened 2 weeks ago, but it's still new news because it's not like you get it Instagratically on your fucking phone. Instagratically, that's a new word.
Yeah. It should be, honestly.
All right, let's dive into another topic here. What do we got?
Sorry, viewers.
Sorry,
I had to
people.
take a piss.
Bleed the lizard.
Oh, this is interesting. I want to talk about. Asteroids are stronger than we thought. So,
Oh yeah, I read a little bit on that one.
Maybe that's the reason why Trump's letting everybody's nuclear fucking budget expand.
maybe that's why he's creating space for us, dude.
we gotta get rid of these asteroids.
Infinity and beyond.
Yeah, dude. Let's get Buzz Lightyear. We'll be good, right?
Dude, I'll be Buzz Lightyear. I'll be the first Buzz Lightyear. I know there's gonna be a lot of kinks in it, so I'll be it.
It says a popular theme in the movies is that of an incoming asteroid that could extinguish life on the planet, and our heroes are launched into space to blow it up. But incoming asteroids may be harder to break than scientists previously thought, finds a Johns Hopkins study that was used a new understanding of rock fracture and a new computer modeling method to simulate asteroid collisions. The finding, to be published in March 15th print issue of Icarus, can aid the creation of asteroid impact and deflection strategies, increase understanding of solar system formation, and help design asteroid mining efforts.
As long as you tell them who killed JFK and you send them on the mission, they're destroying the asteroid.
Well, dude, you got to think like, I don't know. What would you do? Okay, here's a scenario for you. You're sitting at home, get a notification on your phone. This is not a fucking, what do they say?
This is not a drill.
Yeah, this is not a drill. There's an asteroid hauling ass towards Earth right now, guys. Like, what if it actually said like the asteroid is hauling ass towards Earth, bro?
That's how you know they're not fucking around.
What would you do? Like, do you think in the near future, not even the near future, do you think ever in the future we'll be able to redirect an asteroid or blow an asteroid up?
See, I think the problem with redirection is that force has to be exerted. So what if we redirect ourselves?
Yeah,
Earth as a mass. I mean, shit, if we're shooting down an asteroid, fuck, we might as well move the Earth. If that happens, we could fuck things up.
Yeah, we could.
We could fuck the whole solar system up.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what we do.
That'd
Maybe
be a
as a team,
Yeah, it would be.
as a whole fucking United Nations, not the United Nations, but everybody on Earth, shoots a fucking nuke at it. We don't know the consequences of that either. Because it's in, what's the war code? Geneva Code. In the Geneva Code, you're not allowed to launch nukes above ground because of the radiation spread. A nuke, if you're launching a nuke, and I'm pretty sure you're not even allowed to launch nukes, but in the Geneva Code, you cannot launch it above ground. It has to impact the ground.
Yeah.
Because of how bad the radiation spread is.
Yeah. It's scary, dude.
So, like, what could we possibly do? That's our strongest combatant.
Well, I feel like what they're trying to do now is knock it away. Like, I feel like that's because obviously, dude, just think of what, like, do you think a nuke would even blow up a fucking...
I mean, I think it would also depend maybe on how where you position the explosives of any kind on, like, the asteroid.
Yeah.
But then again, how many times have we shot anything into space? We don't know how it's going to affect the velocity of the projectile.
We don't know if it's going to make it to the asteroid, bro.
Yeah,
Dude, that shit might just go...
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, we like float off and hit the moon, and then we're real fucked. And then
We talked about space junk on this podcast before. Imagine
What
if it
if-
just hits that shit and just smacks us in the face.
atmospheric pressure would discharge the trip. Well, it's not called the tripwire, but I'm intoxicated. The tripping mechanism to the nuke, and as soon as it breaks the atmosphere, it just explodes. Like we don't know. I don't know that. You don't know that.
I don't know that, dude. But
it's not a disclosed information, and it kind of is something we need to think about.
say you're sitting there and it's like a live television, live on CNN, you know, all cool and shit. And it's like, America is destroying the asteroid. Well, all the countries have come together as one, and we are taking out the asteroid. We're going to survive. We're going to live humane. We're going to live as humans and keep going. We shoot it up. Everybody's cheering. It's going good. It's going good. We miss. Like, what would you do in your final...
Like Apollo.
Yeah, what would you do in your final hour? Or like, well, I'd imagine if we knew an asteroid, I don't know, that we could have an asteroid hit us and it could hit us like out of nowhere. We'd be dead.
Like you said earlier, the biggest human temptation, I'd be fucking like a squirrel. I'd be fucking like a squirrel.
Dude, I don't even know what I'd be doing if the world ended. If the world ended, bro, I don't
If
even...
I was by myself, I'd be smoking weed, drinking beer.
I don't know if
doing
I smoke weed. I'm just having a panic attack then. Just thinking about waiting for the asteroid
Bro,
to hit.
I'm taking all my dab. One big fucking glob. Just that's the noise of my bong. That's not even the noise of my throat.
Would you rather die from getting hit by an asteroid or off yourself? I know it's a morbid question, but why not?
Die by hitting an asteroid so I can flip that bitch off. I can't flip myself
Well,
off.
no, like how long? Let's look up if an asteroid hit. How long would it take you to pass away? I feel like when you use the word die,
It
it's like real,
depends.
like gruesome. When you use pass away, it's like all right.
Yeah. It's like,
Nah, see, that's why I like
Laid to
saying
rest.
die. I like saying dead because then it gets. See, I don't like this shit sweet.
No, well,
Just-
death's
that
not sweet at
motherfucker's
all.
dead.
Like you got to throw a little sweetness into death because it's so like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's, you know. All right.
No, see, I feel like that fucked me up because of how I am. I was raised fucking Roman Catholic, and like they're like, oh, y'all go to heaven. And everybody's like, yeah, death, you just go to heaven. That shit ain't sweet for me now.
I remember sitting in church.
Fuck,
I remember
bro.
sitting in church like, heaven, dude. Is that real? If an asteroid hits, we're struck. How do you spell asteroid? It's right in front of me, dumbass.
Internet.
Internet. If an asteroid hit the Earth,
I'm gonna have to type in
How-
porn fully to watch it. I hit almost any letter on my alphabet, and there is Pornhub. When I don't delete my history, I swear to God, I could type in fucking Q.
Z, bro,
Dude,
Z.
oh, Z, I'll get a bunch. But Q?
Very zoo animals.
Oh my god! All right, if an asteroid hit, dude, that was so funny. It's true though, bro. If you don't delete your history, dude, it's fucking that shit's popping up like herpes sometimes, dude. Dude, you ever like sit around somebody and you're sitting next to them, and like you forgot to like get out of Pornhub on your browser, like wherever you look at porn.
Did
and,
I
like,
do
you're
that
sitting
shit
there,
at work, bro?
And you're sitting there, you pull your internet browser up, and you're like, oh shit!
I did that shit at work, bro.
Throw your
Dead
phone.
ass.
Hit Earth. How long would it take to kill everyone? Well, I feel like if an asteroid hit, obviously the size would be a big thing here, like how big it would be, and like blah blah blah.
You think there's more porn videos than YouTube videos?
Yes, hands down, dude.
I've seen some fucked up.
I don't know. Maybe not.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe not.
I want to cover Momo too.
We talked about Momo last podcast too. We'll talk about that then too.
You talked about it already?
We talked about Momo. Oh, yeah, we did. We're on the ball of this podcast, bro.
I like how you guys said while I was taking a piss that news, people consider 2-week-old news old.
Yeah, dude. Yep. It's crazy, isn't it?
How?
I'm trying to
2
find
weeks
this
old?
here.
Think about how many times you take a shit in 2 weeks, and then think about how much time that is. Because most people don't even take a shit in a day. What the fuck? I would take.
Who doesn't
5
take?
shits.
How many shits you take in a day?
I try to take at least like 3.
3? That's a good.
Three's a healthy shit.
That's a healthy
I
shit.
try to. I mean, they won't be healthy shits because I'm not a healthy human, but I'm trying to get all that excrement out my motherfucker.
I finally started having healthy shits, dude, after like a year, bro. And I realized it was from taking Kratom. I can't take Kratom anymore.
Any kratom binds you up.
Well, dude, yeah, usually.
It binds you up because you're dehydrated.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
when you do that, eat. Well, I know apples binds you up, so that's when you have the runs. What the fuck is it?
Dude, I hate having the runs, bro. I hate having the runs so bad where you have to like sit in the toilet all fucking day, bro.
It's Chipotle, man.
Dude, yeah, Michael just had a little run in with that about
Because you're
40
eating
minutes
horse.
ago.
You're eating Ecuadorian horse.
I just imagine an actual like horse's head just stuffed into a burrito.
Oh, wow.
kind of like that Family Guy episode where he's like, "Take your fucking horse back."
Do you imagine rolling to the toilet and you see like horses outside, they're like walking them in, and you're like, dude, I thought this was a joke. It's like, oh no, dude, this is real. Like,
No, you're eating this shit.
Literally, they just scoop up their shit, put it in the fryer, and just here you go.
all right, if the asteroid is as big as a 20-story building, 200 feet on a side, it has an amount of energy equal to the largest nuclear bombs made today, on the order of
That's small as fuck, too,
that
bro.
is pretty small, honestly.
Compared to Earth, that is small as fuck.
An asteroid like this would flatten reinforced concrete buildings 5 miles from ground zero. It would completely destroy most major cities in the United States.
Planes reinforced steel, so. But we won't get into that today, folks.
So basically what they're saying is the asteroid has to be pretty goddamn big.
Yeah.
I don't think that's that big for Earth. For it to fuck up a whole city.
Yeah.
A 2-story building or a 20-story building.
Yeah.
A fucking skyscraper to fuck up a whole city like New York.
Yeah. And
Well,
even
dude,
like other parts around it.
Yeah, that's insane. And
A nuke would do worse because it has radiation and shit like that.
that's what I'm
but-
saying.
I hate
So
when-
imagine, like I said, sorry for cutting you off,
No,
Michael.
you're good. You're good.
We can bat it with the most powerful thing we have, a nuke. We're pretty much double fucked. We're moving the Earth. At that point, I honestly believe the amount of force being exerted, we will move the Earth and it will become Mars. Maybe that's what happened to Mars. Maybe that's what fucking happened to Mars. Maybe we're shrimp. Who fucking knows?
Oh my god. What were you gonna say, Michael?
Oh, I was just gonna say, it's just like we're comparing sizes of like certain like most stuff in space for some reason. They always compare it to Manhattan. And I'm not sure why. They're like, this is 3 times the size of Manhattan.
It's like, bro, I've never been to Manhattan.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been to Manhattan either. I need to get out. I've been to New York City though.
I've been to Florida.
Dude, could you imagine? You've been to Florida?
I've been to fucking
That's the only place you
Florida.
really need to go.
Florida's alright, I guess.
No, it was Disney World.
Oh.
So, like, it was
I've never been to
Florida.
Disney, bro.
Yeah,
never
yeah.
been to Disney.
You don't
never.
want to.
You didn't. Yeah, you
It's nothing
haven't.
important.
You haven't been to the
Just
droopy
go on
dick party.
61, bro. Just type in 61 right on your remote control. You get on roller coasters. Go to Dorney Park and fucking put on Disney VR.
What's better? Oh, dude, VR, bro. Mm-mm-mm. Dude, I saw this funny video today. It was this dude went on a date in VR, bro. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, dude. It was so fucking real. It was scary, kind of.
Did he fuck it up?
All right.
Yeah, he did. He was being an asshole to the girl. It's really funny. All
I got a point. VR.
right, let's get into the VR
As
topic.
long as it, like, everybody wants it to advance. And if it advances to the point where we want it, it would be full capability.
Yeah.
So we're moving our bodies. And this isn't gonna be a very, like, uneducated guess. But most gamers are fat as fuck. And they're lazy as shit.
Hey,
Most
man, that's
good
not
ones-
all true, bro. That's not
Yo,
all true.
trust me, I know. I'm good as fuck at Apex. I ain't fat. I'm slim as hell.
Oh, my
But
God.
think about how many people are going to be mad, especially with the time period we're living in, where everybody wants everything to be fucking fair. Think about how that's going to affect the gaming community if they can reach those capabilities. Do you think they'll allow VR with regular games?
What do you mean by regular games?
Say I'm sitting here on a controller playing Modern Warfare 2. I don't want fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger over here with
Yeah.
a fake AR running through shit. He's gonna fucking
Yeah, just doing shit you couldn't do on like on a
like
controller.
the squatting, like the crouching and shit.
Oh,
because that
okay, okay.
affects it.
I see what you're getting. I
like,
see
you
what
see
you're
what I
getting.
mean. And
So you're basically
plus-
saying cross-platforming,
Yes,
like cross-platforming with
yeah.
VR.
Do you
Okay.
think cross-platforming VR, if it ever gets to the point where it's full
Oh, it will.
body,
It will.
It will. I know it will.
Well, did you see they released a suit? A company released a full-blown VR suit.
yeah, I won't put that shit on.
Why? You wouldn't wear that? So if
Bro,
VR gets
what if
really
that shit randomly just started shrinking?
cut it off, dude.
I'm playing Call of fucking Duty. I ain't got a real knife on me. I ain't Panther fucking
But no,
pouncing.
I see what you're saying, and I think if VR ever gets, well, it's kind of like computers, and like you can kind of make that argument too with it, because computers are kind of not unfair, but you have
Yeah.
way more of an advantage when you're playing
I've
like
talked-
computer,
yeah,
PC, and like PlayStation.
I've talked to a lot of computer players, and they've said the only thing console players will be better at is racing games.
Really?
It's so true, bro. Imagine how easy it is to fucking boom, 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 boom,
Well,
boom,
yeah.
boom, boom. It's accurate.
Same. I think that goes with any sports game. 'Cause,
Exactly.
if someone was playing in
Exactly.
VR and Madden as like quarterback, and I'm playing defense, and I can see the whole field, it's kind of not going to be fair.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
How far do you think VR is going to be like everybody has it like it is now with like Xbox and PlayStation? How long do you think until it's at the point where it's like player ready one?
In America, it's going to take a lot longer than the rest of the world.
Really? Why do you say that?
America's going to shit.
You really think America's going to shit? Why do you say that?
The flag's fallen.
About to put the white flag, just surrender and say fuck it.
It's going to shit.
The Roman Emperor Nero is just drawing a picture of Rome burning.
I won't say it's going to shit. I think it's going through a renaissance. I think America's going through its renaissance, and it's getting to that comfortable stage in the world.
What, like you mean like we're...
Think about all the other renaissance.
Like you
What,
mean
Italy
like catching up ethically with the rest of the world.
Exactly. Italy, they went through their renaissance. They haven't been a problem since. They've just been a bystander.
Yeah.
I can't think of any other renaissance off the top of my fucking head.
I'll look it up. I got your back.
But there's a peak and then there's a fall off, of course, to anything. And I think America is either reached its peak or is reaching its peak as a world power, and our lives are going to be changed. I honestly think our lives, this generation lives, are going to be changed.
I think you got a point, Michael.
Yeah, I think America faces a lot of not just
Adversity?
reality. Yeah, adversity and realities coming up. It's just you can't really predict what's going to happen, but you can predict that there is going to be a lot of problems simply because like we're falling behind in schooling, and like not only that, our government has a hard time of agreeing with themselves a lot of the times, let alone
barely
with
has
anyone
money.
else.
They can't even
don't have
agree with
money.
themselves.
And just there's a lot of contributions that play into it, but money in politics is a big one. But
Well, there's an argument that doesn't matter now.
That's what politics
That's what they're
is, though,
saying.
money.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's what the world is money.
Yeah.
I feel like the older you get, the more you realize everything's fucking based off money.
What do you guys think will happen? And this is for the viewers too.
For you
Like,
guys, pointing at you.
If you're viewing on SoundCloud, YouTube, drop a comment how you feel.
Yo, shout out to the YouTube people. We got a lot of love in that video. Real shit.
yeah,
Real
That's
shit.
How? What are we talking about?
Renaissance. You're gonna ask.
Pass that.
Oh fuck. Oh god damn
Too
it.
drunk.
You were gonna ask a question for the viewers.
No, I know that. All
we
right,
got a little bit off track. We got too
got
caught
off
up in the
track.
moment.
I'll pick it up.
But yeah, Roman Emperor Nero.
Yeah, Roman. If Bickley thinks about this again, we'll bring it back up until he figures
What was
it
the
out.
last point?
Last point. Oh Jesus. We were talking about Michael's talking about like schools, America falling.
Yeah, we're talking about the downfall of our modern day Rome, which is America.
Yeah. Coming to you at all.
Going on. Nope. Going twice.
All right, we're gonna go on to another topic here.
Well, if I remember it.
Yeah, if you
I
remember it, just rattle it off because I do that shit all. I've actually gotten a lot better with that recently, but I used to do that a lot.
I've been working on my memory exercises a lot. My memory's been shot.
My memory is not too bad. It's just fucking.
All right, so yeah, just leave a comment. What was Bickley's question?
Yeah, dude, leave a comment. What do you think Bickley was gonna ask?
Question. I'll give you something.
Yeah, we'll give you some money, dude. We'll give you some money. All right, we'll go on to this topic. HIV is reported cured in a second patient, a milestone in the global AIDS epidemic. Scientists have long tried to duplicate the production that led to the first long-term remission 12 years ago. With the so-called London patient, they seem to have succeeded.
That was hidden.
You think the HIV
No, I
cure
know
was
it
hidden?
was hidden because I learned again. I feel like what's his name? Eddie Bravo. Whenever I talk, I swear to God, I feel like Eddie Bravo. But when I was younger in like middle school, I'd look up crazy shit, crazy conspiracies. I found a whole almost 64-page document on the cure of AIDS.
Damn, you do sound like Eddie Bravo right now.
That's what I know.
So what are you saying here? You're saying the cure of AIDS was already...
It's
Well,
been
dude,
out.
remember
It's
that?
been out for so long. No, if
Go
you
ahead,
look
finish
back,
the point.
if
I'm
you
gonna
look
go on
back
point.
at the video, I'll shake my head yes and shake my head no. As soon as you said there was something 12 years ago, I shook my head yes because I believe that it's been there. It's just government funding. Why do you think opioids are still in the system? Why do you think all these fake ass fucking probiotics are in the system?
Yeah.
Money. The U.S. needs money. That's all they ever wanted. That's all they ever will.
Yeah, it's kind of like I said, it's the American culture. It's basically
Here, I got something weird since you said this.
Staying in the room.
Biohacker who claimed he cured AIDS found dead.
What?
oh.
All right.
Like a conspiracy.
Wait,
All right.
Like Eddie Bravo now.
Hold on. Wait till Bickley gets out the mic and he'll come back and argue this argument. I'm going to read a little bit. I don't know how true this is, but Bickley's trying to get the copyright infringements off. Good looks.
That isn't the original one.
big old fuck you to Fanta,
Yeah. Fuck you, Fanta. Sponsor us.
please.
It's not only Fanta.
The wild world of the biohacking. Okay, apparently this dude also, Aaron Travaik, put some respect on the motherfucker's name, injected himself with untested herpes drug too. Also,
He probably gave himself AIDS too.
So it's safe to say this guy had no home life.
you guys ever see Dallas Buyers Club? You guys see Dallas Buyers Club?
I did see Dallas Buyers Club. Great movie.
Great fucking
Great movie, dude. You can't even deny that wasn't a great movie.
He's one of my favorite actors. I can't think of his
Matthew
name.
McConaughey.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey.
Dude, you know what's funny? Before I go on to this, dude, Family Guy fucking roasted him for 15 years, talking about how bad of an actor was, how the only part he had was a Dazed and Confused scene. Oh, high school girls stay the same age, I keep getting younger. I stay the same age.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that whole bullshit. Family Guy roast him. Then he finally started coming out with good movies. Finally, dude, he's a great actor now.
I think he's always come out with good movies.
Did you see White Boy Rick?
Yes.
Dude, great
that
movie.
shit was good as fuck.
Great movie. White Boy
I
Rick
can't
was
wait to
so
see
good.
Beach Bum.
Beach Bum. Oh, Beach
Did
Bum
that
looks
drop?
great too. No, it did not. Beach Bum did not drop yet.
Oh, because that's my life story.
All right.
What's wrong with you, Dad? Oh, I'm tripping on acid. Can't wait to look at my grandkids and say that, or my kids. Fuck, I'll look at my mom and I've said it.
All right, the wild world of biohacking rejects pharmaceutical medicine and instead promotes unverified and sometimes dangerous DIY therapy. But the biohacking, what is biohacking? Let's look up biohacking quick because I have no idea what the fuck that is. Is that like engineering fucking, I don't know, dude. I need to be more
Biohacking, I'm not going to talk on it.
Well, I'm going to look it up, see what it actually means. That was some Rick shit right there.
Yeah.
Finish my sentence. The activity of exploiting generic material, experimental without regard to accepted ethical standards or for criminal purposes. So it's basically something that's
Do without regards.
Yeah, you're doing it by yourself, like genetic. It's like it's like for something that was not tested that you're using on your body, basically.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
Activity
Especially in
exploiting
this
genetic
case.
material experimented without regard to accepted, or like something that wasn't tested or stuff like that. So, okay, most remember Aaron Travaik as a fridge biohacker who once injected himself with an untested herpes therapy and claimed that he could cure AIDS. 28-year-old was tragically found dead at a alternative spa in Washington, D.C. on April 29th. As of early May, the official cause of death has not yet known, and his body will undergo an autopsy. Let's look at the autopsy of this dude and see what he was found dead of before we make Shady, he was dead in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
Gonna say that. I don't know. A little conspiracy theory we got going on here. I like it.
Yeah. We might have stumbled upon something that we don't want to stumble upon.
Yeah, right.
They're going to kick through that door.
Right. They kick through the bathroom door. They kick through the wall and kick through the bathroom door.
It's like fucking Rainbow Six. They're breaking through the stairs. Yeah, dude, we're fucked.
All right. I'm looking up the
At
autopsy.
least we don't have a fucking labels on her shit. I can't.
It wasn't biohacking that killed him. It was he drowned. Okay, that's a little sketch too. How do you drown at a spa? Oh, okay. That's still okay. Here we go.
Sounds like someone held him down and he drowned in a
If
spa.
you drowned at a spa, that sounds like a GTA mission.
Oh,
You're going to drown somebody at a spa.
How did he drown in a fucking float tank, dude?
Nah, dude, that's bullshit. That's fucking, I'm saying right into the mic. Bullshit,
Okay,
dude.
let me see this quick.
That setup, I want to bring up fucking Murphy Jewelers guy too.
Oh, we'll talk about that.
I want to bring him
We'll talk
up.
about that then. Hold on.
Because this is another fucking setup, dude. He was drowned.
I don't know about that. We'll talk about that.
Nah, dude, that was set up.
A spa spokesman informed reporters that the spa's co-owner arrived 20 minutes after Trayvon's float session was scheduled to end and asked why someone was still in the float tank. The door was closed, although unlocked. The room was dark, though. It's an automatic lights should have been activated when the tank's lid was open. Trayvon was discovered in the tank, which automatically drained by that point. Emergency responders arrived within 4 minutes of the spa's 911 call. Trayvon's body was taken to the office of the chief medical examiner for the autopsy. A spokesman for the spa told reporters that DC police told her twice they found drug paraphernalia among belongings. DC police did not confirm this. Toxicology reports were said to be expected 6 to 10 weeks. An autopsy report
by the time the story blows by, basically.
Yeah, an autopsy report provided to the Bloomberg News on June 20th. The office of the chief medical examination showed that he accidentally drowned with the drug ketamine in his system. Makes sense. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Why is he doing ketamine?
Ketamine's
It's a horse tranquilizer.
I don't know if you've seen this, but ketamine might be legalized soon by the FDA to help depression. There's very, 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 very
we've talked about this.
hard evidence showing that ketamine helps drastically with depression. Like there's like clinics in California, I think, where you can go and you have a doctor sitting there with you and they give you like
small dose,
nothing to get you like fucked up.
So how would that make him like die though?
Because ketamine you can K-hole, which K-hole means
it pretty much disconnects your brain function to your muscles.
Yep, you can't like if you do too much ketamine, you'll literally just like you kind of feel like you're super drunk and like you can't like move and like you're just like real floppy and shit. But you have to do a good amount. But
yeah, it just makes you feel loopy.
Why is he doing
super loopy?
Why is he doing that in a float tank? And two, why isn't the float tank being watched at all times, which I feel like no matter what, it should be being watched at all times?
Well, the float tank, I think you let yourself in and out of a float tank. Like when you go to a spa, 'cause I was going to go to one recently, but I never got to. But we should definitely go do one. They're fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
They're super cool. Like you just sit in the tank, you float, and it's complete pitch black, and you just think about your thoughts and stuff like that. But apparently it's really good for you. They say to do like hallucinogenics in it because it really gets into your brain. But
probably why I was fucking on to ketamine.
What was I saying, dude? What was I getting at? Ketamine?
He was doing ketamine in the float tank, and I don't understand why he was doing ketamine in the float tank.
But anyways, I don't know what I was.
It should be watched.
When you go to a spa, they give you a whole room. They give you a room and then the float tank's in there, so you can like. I think there's like a shower and shit. You can like relax, take a shower, like do your thing until you can go in the float tank. I think you have a certain amount of time, but I don't know. After 20 minutes, I think somebody should have looked. But I'm gonna look up how do you drown in a float tank? How do you drown?
Well, especially with. Go ahead, Mike.
Wait till like basically the thing malfunctioned. I just don't like. So he couldn't get himself out of it, and the thing malfunctioned. Basically, it malfunctioned to a point where it didn't make noise.
Well, all a float tank is literally it's just like I don't know what it's a tank that like there's not enough like there's like this much water in it. If you guys can see, I'm like. Just look at my hand. It's like that much. So just enough so you can
lower than the table.
Yeah, like just enough you can float and like relax. And I don't know, dude. That's a little fishy. I'm not saying this dude was killed by the government, but I'm saying that sounds a little weird. I don't know. We kind of just dove into this and
probably wasn't killed by the government.
What makes I guess the only way it sort of makes sense. It would make sense that if he took that drug and couldn't move his muscles and then drowned, that would make sense. What doesn't make sense is that. On top of all that, the machine just so happened to malfunction where it didn't alert people.
Yeah, like
while it is possible to drown in any pool of liquid, float tanks are much safer than most other bodies of water because they contain a high concentration of salt. It is impossible.
And it makes your body, it makes you less dense. That's why they're called.
Well, you know, like those
tanks.
salt. You ever see like those places? And I think
it's it's Utah.
There's just probably one in Utah and like Iceland and stuff like that.
It's a whole lake.
Yeah.
And you can almost walk on.
You can just float. Like you just lay there and you float. Like it's so much salt and shit.
Half of the shit we talked about I've learned in middle school.
I know, dude. It's weird. None of them in high school. It is impossible to sink in a float tank, and you must exert a conscious effort to turn onto your side or accept floating face down. So the only thing I could get out of this is
Foul play.
yeah, dude. Honestly, I don't know, dude. Because you think, okay, so he does the ketamine, all right? He does the ketamine. He obviously has to do it outside of the tank because he can't see what the fuck he's doing if he's doing it inside
can't
of
rip
the tank.
lines in water either.
You can't rip lines when like, how you gonna rip a fucking line when it's pitch black in there? You know what I mean? Like,
And there should be cameras. So
I mean,
I mean, it's a spa. They would kind of have to have cameras.
well, I don't even know if you legally can have cameras in a room where people get naked.
yeah.
but don't you have to sign a release?
Well, he probably did sign a release saying everything's cool,
So
blah, blah,
maybe
blah.
they had one just on the float tank.
But how do you get into a float tank and end up
On your side or
especially
on
on
your
ketamine,
stomach?
dude,
Yes,
like,
that's what I'm saying. Because floating, that's what I wanted to bring up when I said, Michael, go ahead. I was gonna say, how can you control your muscles on ketamine? If you do the ketamine and you're conscious enough to get into the float tank, how the fuck are you still moving your muscles?
The only thing I can think of is he was getting in the float tank after he did the ketamine and it hit him. And then he just fell.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's the only thing I could piece together with this. Because, like they said, you'd have to, like, really, like...
But even then, he could still move his muscles to an extent, right?
Well, dude, you know how hard it is to drown yourself? Remember what they used to tell you? You can't drown yourself.
You can't,
like, it's
dude.
damn near impossible to drown yourself.
It's your natural
body
instinct.
it's your natural
Sounds
instinct.
like someone would have to hold him down almost.
Yeah, like...
or something.
That rumor we all heard when we were little.
We just stumbled upon this. Like, we literally just stumbled upon this.
That rumor we heard when we were little that you could throw a 9-month-old baby into water and it will literally turn up and breathe for air.
Yeah.
That shit was proven.
Yeah.
That shit was proven.
Well, your brain senses death, and it's like, okay, get the fuck out of here, get the fuck out of here, and it's your body just taking over and wanting to survive itself, basically. Like, all right, we need to get the fuck out of here. Like, get out of here now.
But then that's an argument again with this case because he wasn't in his normal human state of mind.
Yeah.
Well, even then, so like, wouldn't he still be in enough a state of mind where he can like panic? And
yeah, because when you K-hole. I don't know. When you K-hole, like, let's look up K-holing quick. Because I don't think you completely black out. I'm going to make sure here so I don't look like an asshole.
Well, yeah, that would be a huge factor whether or not he completely blacks out. Because if he loses full control of his muscles, that's one thing. But he could, like, if he obviously can't move then, so that's all right. But if he had any control of his muscles, even not to put him in a specific direction, like, he could still, like, panic, make noise on the tank, anything.
Yeah, exactly. Here, I'm looking this up. But at high doses, ketamine can cause people to completely lose awareness of the world around them and then fall into a psychedelic abyss known as a K-hole. I don't know, dude. This just sounds too goddamn... Dude, imagine going out like that, bro. Tripping your fucking balls off and drowning to death, dude.
And knowing you're doing it because you're in a K-hole.
Yeah. And the shit sound, it's the timing of it too is really bad. Especially, I mean, we barely talked about what happened.
The most unsettling thing about it.
Well, this happened last year, which is
still unsettling.
Yeah, and same with we talked about a little, I think 20 or 30 podcasts ago about Michael Hastings a little bit.
Yeah, that shit's shady. There's no question around that. That shit's shady. Because they're saying, I don't know, that shit's really shady.
Yeah, because like someone's car just doesn't blow up crashing into a tree.
Do you know that story, Bickley?
No.
Michael Hastings was a reporter. He reported primarily on like the CIA's involvement in the Middle East, and like he was reportedly had like a bombshell article to release, and then his car veered off the road. He just bought a new car. It was one of the considered a smart cars, so it was controlled by a computer at some point. So the car veered off the road and then crashed into a tree where it then exploded.
It was going full throttle, like pedal to the metal too.
Yeah, and there's actually a video of it. It's incredible. It's incredible because the way, if you look at the aftermath of the explosions too, it was a big ass explosion. So there's a police report.
It's an electric car too, mostly.
I think it was a BMW. Let me look it up.
But like it was a luxury car, so like the car had like a computer on it.
Most cars since the 90s. Well, I think, I'm not sure on this. Don't hold me accountable. I'm very, very minimal with my car tech.
Yeah.
Most cars, I believe, since the 90s have been created so they don't blow up in accidents.
Yeah.
So that's really that's the most
Especially with a newer
alarming.
vehicle.
That's the most alarming thing. I only hear of supercars or really bad accidents happening where a actual explosion or fire is started.
But he just veered off the road and like just
No, that's bull fucking shit.
yeah.
Dude, we're diving deep in conspiracy.
I know.
Don't kill me.
I
We
wish
didn't
I
even
could smoke a
dive that
cigarette.
deep in. We dove like we only got. I think we're already an hour in, dude. Yes, we are. We're an hour and 2 minutes in, bro.
Yeah.
God damn, dude. I went quick as shit.
Government got us.
Yeah, government did get us.
I need one.
Let's see. We got
Give me
topics.
back,
No, not yet.
motherfucker.
We're gonna end, Bickley. Hold up.
No, we're not ending.
Yes,
dude.
we are,
This is-
bro. We're ending. We're
I don't wanna
We're
end.
doing some ending topics here. See, that's when it's a good podcast. You don't want to end it. We're doing fucking good, bro. All right, you got any ending topics, Michael? You want to end with?
It's nothing too serious, but it's a little bit serious.
Oh, it's gonna be fucking serious.
Yeah. Actually, it is. You're right,
It's
Bickley.
gonna be serious.
So
I'm gonna make it serious.
if you drive on a highway, there's 2 lanes on the highway usually. There's the right
Usually.
lane. Yeah, there's the right lane. There's
But
the
there
left
is
lane.
specifically designated lanes, even if it's above 2.
Yes.
Far left, fast lane. Far right, exit lane. Middle lanes, that's just normal, you know, just cruising.
Thank you. So if you're
And I don't even fucking have my L's for yous wondering.
yeah, but Bickley did explain that very well. There's lanes for everything, and if you happen to go in the left lane, please don't slow up to the speed limit. You're just putting other people's lives at risk. I've been almost involved in 3 accidents on 78 in the past 2 weeks because people think it's a good idea to merge off the highway into the left lane and then wait to speed up. So
So wait, they merge.
they would
Instead
merge.
of going to the right
Yeah.
lane, they go straight to the left lane.
Yeah, they get in the right lane, they get in the left lane, then go the speed limit in the left lane. I read online
Kill a
drivers do it
motherfucker.
because they think it's slowing down traffic is actually helping people. If you think that, it's not.
No.
It's literally just putting your own life in
Here, but
danger.
here's how to merge. You get on the ramp, all right? You get on the ramp.
Hit the fucking gas,
Yeah. Stomp your gas,
Yeah.
bro. People will stop. Just
I can't take
stomp
that,
your
man.
gas, dude. Don't fucking stop. Like,
Just think of it this way. If you're moving on the highway here, we'll use Joey's phone and my phone. If you're on a highway and this big truck's coming here at 70 miles per hour, why would you ever want to go very slowly
Yeah.
into that? If you just go his speed, you'll be fine.
exactly. He's gonna slow down. He doesn't want to hit you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He doesn't want to
Don't
fucking
make
hit you.
fucking
Like,
sense. You just don't do that.
you got any ending topics, Bickley?
Government.
Dun, dun, dun.
I had to piss this whole time. So all I can say, I've been fighting for my motherfucking life. Nah, I don't have really any ending topics other than
I have any ending topics either.
fuck the government.
Yeah. We're all gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
My ending topic is we're gonna watch. Okay, so we're gonna watch the Michael Jackson documentary.
Oh,
We're only probably gonna watch. I don't know. We'll see
Oh
how
no,
it
we're
goes.
watching all of it.
Dude, it's fucking
Off of Eighth and
4 hours.
Off of
bro.
Eighth and Mushrooms
It's
and 4 tabs.
Dude, I went.
Pepsi.
I went to go look at it last time. I was like, all right, let's see what this is all about. And I started watching the beginning, dude. I'm gonna give you a heads up. It's fucked up. It's really fucked
yeah,
up.
I figured.
shit, dude.
4 hours, bro.
I'm watching it all.
Like, what the fuck,
A lot
dude?
of that stuff that Neverland Ranch. I watched a documentary on it before. It's a little bit of preview, but like some of the stuff the parents basically get exchanged like their child's time with gifts.
Another R. Kelly scandal.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, actually, those
And I
two
feel
cases
like
have comparison.
with
yeah,
that,
a lot of comparisons.
I'm gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, you got plug yourself, Bickley.
It's Frank here.
What's your Instagram, SoundCloud?
Shit, bro, my Instagram,
Oh yeah.
fuck Frank or jerk off Jarrod, Jarrod.
Respect on it.
You can find me that way probably easily.
Your Instagram is 1-800 fuck, isn't it?
Oh no,
Fix
it's
my dick?
1-800 fix my dick.
That's it.
That is my
There you
Instagram. 1-800 fix my dick. Follow me on that.
All right,
Do
guys.
whatever. I'll be back.
Yeah, you'll be
to
back
talk
soon.
about how fucked up everything
We'll bring
is.
you on for more conspiracy theories. Those are really good podcasts. All right, Bickley. Thanks for coming on. We'll bring you on again soon.
No, thank you.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a good one. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Peace. Dude, that was a great
Dude, I
podcast, bro.
wanted to keep going so bad.